Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Shivani, and today I want to continue my debt payoff journey in the month of April. In this series, I have been recapping my journey with money and debt and how I've been paying it off on a month-to-month basis. Since January, I have been on this journey and I have learned so much along the way, but I do want to say that May, I made some big changes to how to save money, and I want to go over that with you. Let's be honest, you need to save money. Your bills are getting out of control. And in May, that's when I realized that I needed to be really proactive in how I was paying off my bills and expenses. In May, I really got serious with my bills by sitting down and looking at every bill to figure out how I can optimize these bills to be as low as possible. And I want to share these tips with you. For example, for the month of May, I had to work on my phone bill. In May, my phone bill was $59.19. So around $60. And because I have been proactive, I now pay $40 a month on my cell phone bill. So what exactly did I do? Well, it's easy. Open up all your bills and look through the items of what they're actually charging you for. And for me, I realized that I was being paid for insurance. Now here's the thing. I have an iPhone 12. Okay, a very beat up, well-used iPhone 12. It's okay, it works for me, but it made no sense for me to pay insurance for it because I knew that right now I'm just putting as much wear and tear to this device as possible until I get a new one. Like I'm actually open to get a new one whenever this phone gives out. So there's no point in me paying insurance for it because there's no value in the phone. So if you have an older phone, get rid of the insurance, okay? You're holding on to the phone because you're obviously realizing, okay, these phones are made well, might as well push them to their limit. So what are you still paying $15 insurance for? Because when you break your phone, you're gonna realize that they can't cover it for the cost of the phone because there's no value in the phone. Get rid of that insurance, you don't need it. Also, I don't know if you know, but a lot of companies will reduce your bill by $5 if you just switch to an electronic bill. So if you are getting paper bills, just switch to electronic bills and you save yourself $5. So boom. What is that? $20 off of your monthly bill. You'll thank me later. Now, let's talk about utilities. Gas, electric, water. Some places won't charge you for trash, electric. Some will charge you for all three. Now, depending on where you live, you want to basically see if they have any assistance programs to help reduce your monthly bills. In my case, my company did offer a assistance program that allowed me to be charged the average amount of usage over the last 3 months. So because my usage was really low the last 3 months, they averaged it out, and then the next 3 months my bill was pretty low. And so then every 3 months they'll evaluate your usage and then give you an average of that amount. So sometimes you're paying a bit over, but not by much. Most of the times my usage was less than, so it was perfect. So I definitely think you should check that out to see if that's a possibility in order to get that bill reduced as well. At the time, my utility bill was $74. And once I started using this assistance program, my bill was around $54 a month. All right, let's talk about the internet. You want to have an itemized look at this bill. For example, you may have subscriptions that may have came with the initial, package you had, whether it be Verizon or T-Mobile, whatever the case may be. They could offer you free subscriptions like Peacock, Netflix, Hulu, but a lot of times those are just trials. So maybe after a year or 6 months, they will start charging you for the full-on membership subscription for that service. And at that point, take it off, okay? You don't need it. You don't need HBO and Max and Hulu and Netflix. Take it off your bill. Take it off. You'll be fine. You got YouTube, right? Okay. You'll be fine. Next thing, the modem. Did you know that you are paying monthly for your modem? Yes, you are renting their modem. Did you know that you can buy it off of Amazon and reduce that bill? Yes, you can do that. It will average about the annual cost of a modem, but then when you think about it, you're just paying that one yearly cost once and then you're done. Whereas if you're renting the modem every month, you're paying that hourly cost for a modem every year. Reduce that bill, okay? I'm telling you, this works. I would just ask your provider what modems do they recommend. Go on Amazon, do your research, make the purchase, and save your $15 to $20 monthly rental. It's worth it. And lastly, if you are getting a paper bill, switch it to electronic and save $5 on that bill. You will thank me later. Car insurance. As I mentioned earlier, if you are paying car insurance, you really want to get into the habit of paying for that bill every 6 months or even annually. Why? They offer discounts in doing so. So go ahead, save your coin for the next 6 months or yearly pay and just pay it outright. That way you get a reduced rate and you kind of can set it and forget it until the next reminder to do so. All right, while you're coming through your bills, this is a great time to look for all the subscriptions you have. Write them down and really ask yourself, do you need all these subscriptions? I did so, and at this point I remember that I have a subscription for rental for me to use music on YouTube. I don't even use music that much, so I canceled it. Duh. So this is a great time to really comb through your charges and see, okay, what sneaky subscriptions have you just been sitting on, and pay those off. It's time. Next thing, when it comes to rent, there's really no wiggle room for rent. So if you can see about reducing your rent, I'm not really sure how to go about that other than rent hacking by having someone else stay with you. That's the best way to get your rent reduced. That's what I did in the month of May, and it made all the difference. Moving forward, I have been able to reduce my bills significantly. So now I just pay my bills once a month ever since May because my bills are pretty reduced. All I have to worry about is my expenses and how much I'm putting towards paying off my debt and saving. When it came to my expenses, they were the same as the month of April. Household was $250. Eating out was actually $100. Hair and nails $175. So I pretty much stuck to the same plan that I had in the month of April, and it worked out pretty good. In the month of May, I paid off $5,872 in debt, and I'm actually very proud of that because one of them included my Amex card. That card is currently paid off, and that's because in May, I was able to pay $2,000 just in that card alone. I was going super aggressive because I was just feeling really good about the amount of progress I made in reducing my bills. So yeah, that was May. It was just a great time for me to really be proactive with my bills, and I encourage you guys to do the same. I hope you enjoyed this video and took inspiration on how you can reduce your bills as well. And I will see you for the next month. Bye! Loving natural patina. Here long evergreen